Well, alright everybody, today we have the Move Medical Cannabis Dispensary here in Yulee, Florida. And as you guys can tell, they're already decorated for Christmas out here. They've completely bypassed Thanksgiving. But we're on a highway type area here. It seems as though a lot of roads in Florida here are 3-lane highway type roads, so hopefully this should bring a lot of traffic and not a ton of road noise. What's up, bud?
I don't want to be filmed.
So you pull right up to my camera and...
Yeah, dude, what are you doing?
I'm just out here filming, man.
Why? I don't want my car filmed.
So I'm just confused as to if that was the case, why you just pulled all the way around and came right up to me.
I'm wondering why you're doing it.
Okay, can I ask...
Alright guys, today we step into Yulee, Florida, deep in the heart of the so-called Sunshine State, where freedom looks beautiful on the surface, but the real question is whether people actually respect it. This isn't casual filming. This is a direct stress test of the First Amendment, the right that separates control from liberty. Every second the camera runs, it challenges assumptions. Every passing car becomes part of the experiment. Because when a camera appears in public, it exposes more than images. It exposes truth, reactions, and the real limits of freedom.
Ask you a question, do you support the Constitution?
Yes.
Yes, you do? Okay, well what I do is I go around and I stress test our First Amendment right to the freedom of press in public, and I see if I can find more people like you that support our rights out here today.
So that's all you're doing?
There you go.
Alright.
Alright.
So there's nothing else, you're not like, I don't know, because that kind of thing could be odd.
What do you mean? Well, like a camera out in public?
Like what are people doing, you know, keeping tabs, seeing who's doing what?
I mean, I'm just standing on a public right away, man. I'm just standing on the sidewalk.
Right here, though, in front of a dispensary.
I'm just everywhere, man. I go everywhere.
Oh, you do?
There you go.
Like, how can I find out what this is? Is there a way to watch your stuff?
Yeah, you can find it.
Are you on YouTube?
Yeah.
What is it?
Well, I usually don't really give it out. Not when I'm when I'm in the middle.
Give it out
not usually. Not while I'm working. No.
Right. All right.
All right, man.
Good.
I'm backing up all the way into the... Oh, no. Hopefully you guys can see a slight improvement in the camera.
Right here beside a busy highway, surrounded by constant movement, the stage is set. A cannabis dispensary decorated for the holidays stands in plain view, symbolizing modern freedom and modern controversy. But the real focus isn't the building. It's the reactions. It's the mindset of everyday people when confronted with documentation. Traffic flows endlessly, but tension quietly builds. Because cameras don't ask permission. Cameras don't hesitate. They simply observe. And observation alone is enough to make some people uncomfortable.
I just got the new 17 Pro Max, so hopefully the camera is going to do much better for you guys and be able to see a lot further. Even looks like they got this old bank doing the drive-through area for the weed pickup here. Let's test out the abilities of this camera here. Probably about a good 65-ish yards away here. And man, that's how close we can get with this camera. That's amazing. Yeah, so we'll definitely be getting good shots for you guys from now on.
Now here comes the first confrontation. A man approaches, clearly uncomfortable with being filmed. His confusion represents something deeper. Many people don't understand public rights. They assume visibility equals vulnerability. But here's the truth. Public space belongs to everyone. No contracts, no permissions, no exceptions. The camera stands firm, not aggressive, but unmovable. And in that moment, education replaces fear. Because once people understand the Constitution protects everyone equally, their resistance begins to fade.
Nice. Thank you for joining in. Thank you.
Right. So, talked to them in there, and they were like, "Oh, he's the auditor
Yes, sir.
for some first Constitution." Never heard of this. So, I use this for medical reasons. That
Good. That's awesome.
sometimes I get a little woo, and it helps with it. That's why what's going on here? You've never seen anything like this before. So cool.
I'm glad we could talk it out, man. I'm glad I could educate.
Look for this stuff on YouTube.
I'm sorry?
And I hope you have a good day.
Hey, thanks, man. You too.
And God bless you in your endeavors.
Absolutely. You as well. I'm sorry, with the road noise, I just can't hear you. What's going on, man?
What are you recording?
What am I recording? I'm recording a video.
I'm saying, what are you recording?
Alright guys, now something powerful happens. Instead of confrontation, curiosity takes over. Questions replace accusations. Dialogue replaces tension. This is how knowledge spreads. Not through force, but through exposure. People begin to understand the purpose behind the camera. Not surveillance, not harassment, but accountability. And accountability changes everything. Because once people realize their rights are real, their fear transforms into confidence. This is the silent impact of exercising freedom openly and without apology.
Well, do you support the Constitution? All right, well, what I do is I go around and I stress test our First Amendment right to the freedom of press in public, and I see if I can find more people like you who support our rights.
Okay, that's what's up. I'm a vlogger anyway. Shout out to the Royal Seasons, man. So,
There you go. What is it?
shout out to the Royal Seasons, man.
There you go, the Royal Seasons, bro.
All right, man. Support y'all.
Take it easy, man. Stay safe out there. Nice. Let's go, baby. We just had a worker standing out over there. I'm not sure if my camera caught it. Man, I could have zoomed all the way in and got him from there. But,
The camera keeps rolling, and support begins to appear. Individuals step forward with respect instead of hostility. They recognize the mission. They recognize the strength required to stand alone in public, documenting reality without fear. This moment proves something critical. Freedom doesn't just survive through law. It survives through action. Because rights unused eventually become rights forgotten. And today, those rights are being exercised without hesitation.
Cambacks I experienced in Yulee, I went over
the
to
Green Dragon Cannabis Dispensary here in Jacksonville, Florida.
You do not have my permission to film me, bro.
What's up?
You don't have my permission to film me.
What do you mean?
You're filming me. You don't have my permission.
Yeah, well, you don't have my
Do you understand that? You want me to talk louder?
You don't have my permission to get up and yell in my face.
You said you couldn't hear me.
Now I can. Can you hear me?
I hear you fine, dude.
But alright guys, not everyone reacts with understanding. Suddenly, aggression enters the scene. A man approaches with hostility, issuing threats, attempting intimidation. His anger reveals the real power of documentation. Because cameras shift control, cameras create accountability, and accountability makes people uncomfortable. But fear never enters the equation. The camera remains steady. Confidence remains unshaken. Because intimidation only works against those who don't understand their power.
You do not have my permission.
I don't need it.
You don't need it?
No, I don't. Step the away from me, dude. Don't get in my
What
face.
you gonna do?
Don't get in my face. Okay?
I'm gonna knock that motherfucker out of your hand is what I'm gonna do.
No, you're not.
I'm not?
No. Uh-huh.
Set it down, see if I don't whoop your ass.
Okay, buddy. Oh boy.
This is where pressure reaches its peak. Verbal threats escalate. Personal space is violated. Aggression becomes obvious, but the response remains calm, controlled, and unbreakable. Because knowledge is stronger than anger. And when confrontation meets confidence, confrontation collapses. The aggressor realizes something important. The camera cannot be controlled. The narrative cannot be forced. And freedom cannot be silenced.
Is everything okay?
I'm sorry?
Is everything okay?
Yeah.
Is there a reason you're recording?
I'm sorry?
Is there a reason you're recording the
Is there a
building?
reason I'm recording?
Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
And, well, I just want to know, because we have patients coming in and out, and
All right,
we're
well,
just a little bit
let
concerned
me ask you a question. Do you support the Constitution?
about
People's rights, like the United States
no,
Constitution?
100%.
Okay, so
no,
what
I just wanted to know.
So what I do is I go around and I stress test our First Amendment right to record in public, and I see if I can find more people like you who support people's rights and understand what people's rights are out here in public.
I just wanted to make sure, because we're a medical dispensary, so we have a couple of patients who are coming in who are just a little bit concerned about you standing out here, but I just wanted to double check and see.
All good.
Of course. Thank you.
Sweet. Have a good one.
Have a good day.
And what was your name?
My name is Aubrey.
Aubrey. Well, nice to meet you, Aubrey. My name is Johnny.
Nice to meet you.
Have a good one.
Have a good day.
You too.
Now comes the turning point. Calm voices replace angry ones. Questions replace threats. Understanding begins to form. Because once emotion fades, logic takes control. The presence of the camera becomes normalized. The fear disappears, and reality returns. This moment proves something undeniable. Most conflict comes from misunderstanding. But once truth becomes clear, resistance fades naturally.
There you go. I don't need your IQ in a show of hands, though. That's okay. Wrong window. Oh, wrong window again.
Hey, little d***.
Have a good one, buddy.
Yeah, you too, you little
Take it. Boxer.
Alright guys, this is the aftermath. The environment stabilizes. The threats dissipate. The tension dissolves completely. What began as confrontation ends in acceptance. The camera continues recording, capturing proof of something larger than a simple interaction. Proof that exercising rights peacefully is not only legal, but powerful. Because every documented moment strengthens accountability for everyone watching. This is how today's mission ends. No arrests, no shutdown, no surrender, just undeniable proof that freedom still exists for those bold enough to exercise it. The camera didn't just capture reactions. It exposed reality. It revealed fear, curiosity, aggression, and ultimately, acceptance. And that's the true purpose of documentation. Not to create conflict, but to reveal truth. Because in the end, freedom belongs to those willing to stand alone and exercise it without hesitation.